Hey, this is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. Today we are going to show you how to install the BMS Performance Intake for the N55. Now, is adding this intake going to add 25 horsepower to the wheels? Probably not, but it is going to sound awesome in the meantime. Now, this is one of those modifications I'm doing up front, but it's going to be more beneficial down the line as I build the car than it is now. Let's go ahead and start the car up. We'll get some sound bites before and after the intake. All right, let's go ahead and get this installed. So go ahead, if you have an automatic, you want to remove this vacuum line right here. What you do is you squeeze on the left and the right, and then this just pulls off. Next, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and remove the MAF sensor. There's a little tab right here. You just lightly press down, and that pulls right off. Now, in the meantime, I'm just going to pull it over here so it's completely out of the way. While we're over here, go ahead and just flip all 4 of these connections. So there's one here, 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 and then under here. And this will lift up. I'm just going to go ahead and take my filter and just set it out of the way for a minute. Now what you want to do is go ahead and take a flathead screwdriver and loosen this bolt right here that's holding this clamp on. Most drills, you can actually just use the inside if you want to, because it's actually it's about the same size as your average drill bit. Just go ahead and loosen that up. Then just slowly pull that off. Take it off this connection. Okay, so now go ahead and take a T20 and you're going to take the rest of the sensor off. Make sure you put these screws to the side. This will just lift out, just be very careful with that. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and install that sensor right back in the same spot as it was in the old one. You'll note that the new one comes with these nice Phillips head bolts. You want to use these because these are actually designed to go into plastic, and these are actually designed to go into a prefab nut. So go ahead and take that, put the sensor back in, make sure it's seated all the way, because you want to make sure that it has the appropriate seal. Go ahead and tighten them down. Okay, so once they're snug, we're ready to continue the install. In your kit, you will have received this black aluminum thing. You're probably like, what the heck is this? What it does is it actually slides into here, and it uses a clip system to make sure that everything is held in place. And then on the bottom of the intake, there's a screw right here that you mount it to with the bolt that's provided. Just for reference, that's a 7mm. You want to have that handy. Since this is the only clip you're going to need, you can go ahead and remove these so they don't rattle or fall off. So just go ahead and push them all the way in, and then they just slide right down. The trick to these, if you have it out, it's not going to come out. You have to have it all the way down. Okay, just go ahead and set them aside. Now what you want to do is essentially a test fit. So you're going to put this in here, and then what you realize is there's 2 bolt holes under here, and this is going to be the one that's closest to the elbow that we're going to use to mount to this. Now go ahead and take this aluminum piece, make sure that you keep it in the same position. Just go ahead and thread that 7mm bolt on there. Okay, all said and done. Here's what everything looks like. You can see it's nice and tight. You might need to use an open-ended wrench to get it to go the rest of the way there. Now what you can do is go ahead and slide the filter on. Now I'm going to have it so the bolt is at the bottom so you don't see it, just to give it a little bit more of a cleaner look. Okay, now go ahead and take a flathead screwdriver and just snug this up. Don't use a drill here, you don't want it to be too tight because you could actually warp the plastic. And then you wouldn't have a good seal, and that's just not good. Okay, so once it's snug, what you can do is go ahead and put this end down where the old one was. Go ahead and insert that pin in down there and flip the clip up. Okay, now go ahead and reinstall your MAF. Take this cap off right here. Just get that. Make sure it goes on tight. You want to tighten up the bottom section here. In the middle section here, you can go ahead, just press down so that grommet slips right in there. Then the last part is find out where this wants to sit. Just go ahead and secure the two 4mm bolts. They're on that adapter right there. Again, make sure that all of your connections are nice and tight and everything is completely installed. Whenever you're done working on your cars, make sure that you don't have any extra bolts or anything laying around. So everything at this point is completely installed. Let's go ahead and start it up and see how it sounds. So as you just heard, it sounds absolutely unbelievable, and they picked the perfect color filter to go with my car. So again, this is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you are interested in the BMS Performance Intake, please see the link in the description and we'll be happy to help you out. Again, this is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. Make sure you subscribe and have a great day.